Hey y'all. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoying the holiday. Enjoy the holiday weekend. This is for entertainment, criticism, and community purposes. Um, Want to get into Kenneka Jenkins' case. These are my opinion. Hey Shirley. How you doing, Shirley? These are my opinion and not necessarily facts. And y'all, I'm coming in, because, that holiday about to come. And look, y'all, I'm going to celebrate with me and my dogs. But look, y'all, this is for entertainment, criticism, and community purposes. You may see the dogs one walk on the bed. They think they run my bed. Yeah, complimented. All right, y'all. I thought about something. See, my year, the 2025 about to go out, y'all. And you notice I've been making video after video, right? I want to tell y'all I appreciate everybody. Yes, sir. The real deal. Lil Nita Gill will be back next year. Yes, sir. And acting funny. Now, y'all, I want to get into something that girl, oh wow. And 2026 is my birthday. Which month though, Shirley? Which month though? Which month is your birthday? Because mine's in March. The New Year's? Dang. What? Golly, the first of the year. You special. Oh my God. Okay then, we gotta make sure we say happy birthday to you, girl, because I'm gonna be woke on New Year's. When New Year come in, I'm gonna be on live. I'm gonna be live. Hey live. I'm gonna be live. Now look, y'all, let me go. I don't want to hold y'all long, but y'all need to come on in here. Hey y'all. Now next year I ain't gonna be saying hit that like, y'all gotta strike that like button down, thumb down, okay? And I need for y'all to go ahead on and subscribe to the channel, okay? And hit that notification bell. I know I go live all the time. Y'all don't want y'all partners to know y'all don't live, and then I just be live and going live, and the thing say ding, ding, ding. Stop a minute. Don't start walking. Don't start that walking. Don't start that walking. They don't want me on live, y'all. So, y'all, look, this is what I want to share with y'all, because I was just thinking. I guess I got a different feeling for Mr. because it's so much going on during the time when this went down with Kenneka, okay? It's a lot of things went down. Minute. Calm down. Sit down. Gee, so every time I go live, y'all get started. Now, I want to read something. I just feel so, God, I just like the relationship that Kenneka had with her mom, because it just remind me of my daughter. You know what I mean? I mean, it just, at that time, Mr. Reese was young. Now, look, y'all, do y'all remember a post that I'm not getting on Kenneka mom case or nothing like that. I'm saying, do y'all remember the post that here go y'all other buddy right here. Okay, y'all remember when she post y'all come on y'all hit the like button. You remember when the mom post the mama sent me different kind of messages. I ain't talking about, I'm not dogging the mama out, y'all. She was telling me she was protecting herself, but she ain't trust the enemies. And she didn't know who the enemies was to me. That she gave me a different message. She gave me a different message. The only reason why y'all I'm not thinking negative is because I like the relationship she and her daughter had. And when she was talking about, look at Nika just eating up my food, but talking, she reminded me of me and my children playing, my daughters playing. And then sometimes when you have daughters, y'all don't understand the relationship moms have with their daughters and sons. Miss Teresa made a post said, my baby girl didn't die the way y'all think she did. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't die the way y'all think she did. She was murdered. But I was too scared to speak up for her. Now, I'm going to read that post because allegedly she was sending a message to y'all, but she had to take it down quick. She had to take that down quick. I just showed y'all a video just a few minutes ago. If you missed it, go look at the activists. Okay, now look, let me read it again. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't die the way y'all think she did. She was murdered. But I was too scared to speak up for her. I'm hopeful that she would get justice without my life being in danger. It's time to tell what really happened. But God, I speak, let me say, maybe I skipped something. I speak this in the justice for the Kenneka, but God, I am not afraid. When you hear that message, women, what did y'all get out of that? What did y'all get out of that message? See, my life, I live my life. I'm younger, I'm older than Miss Teresa. Dog, come on, you two. I'm older than Miss Teresa, but I back in the days, I had fun. I had fun, and I enjoy. I live different than most people, so I can't tell the way she lived or what was going on, what. But when I read this information, when I read the post, it was allegedly that the post came down just as soon as she got up. If a post went down as soon as it went up, they would send a message to y'all. My baby girl, Kenneka, she sent a message to y'all. It seemed like somebody was blocking Miss Teresa for telling the truth, what really happened. It's a lot happening and a lot of covering up. And it's a lot of smooth situation happened that made everybody cover it up. I don't know how Kenneka got mixed up in it. And it's strange how she wasn't going to go, but she went. She went to the party. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't die the way, I don't know why I wrote that down. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't die the way, oh, y'all think she did. How did y'all think that she died? Because we thought she died in the freezer. I'm trying to put two and two together for y'all. We thought she died in the freezer, right? Because that's what they told us. But I just showed y'all the video Mr. Holmes, and it just ain't right with it what he put out there to me. I think different from everybody else. I'm my own thinker. But if she didn't listen, y'all, how did y'all think she died? Think about it. My baby girl Kenneka didn't die the way y'all think she did. How did y'all think she died? How did y'all think she died? Hypothermia, right? Or did y'all? Did y'all think it was hypothermia? Did y'all think it was alcohol intoxication? Well, how did y'all think Kenneka passed away? Let me change the word, passed away. Huh? Because the mother said her baby girl Kenneka didn't pass away. I'm going to say pass away. The way y'all think she did. How did y'all think she passed away? Because I was just going by what the toxicologist said. The toxicologist said alcohol intoxication, temperament, hypothermia, accidental death. Hey, Camel. So how did y'all think Kenneka left this world? How did y'all think she passed away? Because the mom said that her baby girl Kenneka didn't die the way y'all think she passed away. She was murdered. Huh? That's what the mom said, but mom said she didn't make that post. But the post came down. She was sending a message, allegedly. She was murdered, but I was too scared to speak up for her. And I never will forget. Somebody told her on the TV show, don't you never be scared to speak up for your child. So what do y'all think about that? Camper, what do y'all think about that? Hey, baby. What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? Thank you, baby. Y'all, what do y'all think? I'm trying to get y'all to think. A mother was screaming out, it's a lot, y'all. Miss Teresa had to be, okay, the mother had to be careful about what she was saying on Facebook. That's what the mom has to be careful about. You have to pick up on that, baby. You have to just follow me, and then you got to go back and look at it, okay? It's a long story. My baby girl didn't pass away the way y'all think. She was murdered. But I was too scared to speak up for her. I'm hopeful that she would get justice without my life being in danger. But allegedly, her life been in danger since this happened. Allegedly. It is time to tell what really happened. Until the mother, I don't know, should the mother tell y'all what happened? Or should she just go on and keep just praying and just don't bring this up no more? Think about it. Think about it, y'all. Wow. We didn't get justice. Did we get justice for Kenneka? Did we get justice for Kenneka? Did we get justice for Kenneka? What did the mother mean by, what did this mother mean when she said, my baby girl Kenneka didn't pass away? She didn't say pass away, she said something else. Didn't pass away the way y'all think she did. She was murdered. But I was too scared to speak up for her. Not me, y'all. This happened to a lady named Teresa Martin. I'm hopeful that she would get justice without her life being in danger. It's time to tell what really happened. I don't think the mom should do that. I don't think the mom should tell what happened. I really don't. What is she getting out of it? Now, the sister had a nice post, and she said, "Sister forever, justice for Kenneka. Sister, I think about you every day. I wish I were there. One thing for sure, I would have protected you just like our mother raised us to do. I'm sorry this happened to you, baby girl. You was a sweetheart, my backbone. I love you. Best sisters forever, always. Sister forever. Justice for Kenneka." That what her sister wrote. Y'all, I can't make you believe. I can't tell you what to believe. I just asked y'all a question. When mom said, my baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away like y'all think she did. She told y'all. Y'all got to believe. Y'all people so confused now. Y'all don't know the truth when y'all hear it. Y'all don't know the truth from a lie. So the mom allegedly told y'all what happened to her daughter. And she also said, didn't nobody do nothing to my daughter. She was at the hotel. She was at a party. And they found in the freezer. Think about those two things that she said. Now, do that sound like a scary mother to you? Do that sound like a scary mother being scared? Now, I ain't talking about the money, y'all, because she gonna need money. She need that money to pay them lawyers. She had 2 sets of lawyers that she had to pay. She ain't got no money to be coming out her pocket and paying $1 million for them lawyers. She got to pay them other 2 lawyers. Ain't nobody got no money for no lawyer when you trying to get justice. You know what I mean? She knew. She know. She knows. She knew. But the point is, I'm trying to get to is, what do a mother, not just Miss Teresa, what do a mother supposed to do in a situation when she know the life that surround her and her children, her daughter, surround her kid, her daughter? Every mom, every parent, every mother know what happened to their daughters, to their children. But the thing is, when she came out and told y'all what happened, I think she was still scared. And I think she's still scared. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away. She didn't say pass away. She said what I said. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away like y'all think she did. A lot should have came through y'all mind when she said that. A lot should have came to y'all mind when she said that. How did she pass away? Even if she was murdered, where was she murdered? That's a big word. But allegedly, she said she didn't make that post. But why would somebody else make a post like that? I think this a person who feared for her life and she made that post, allegedly. Because if she knows she asking for help. To me, she asking for help. And I think she still won't help. All mother knows when something happened to their kid. Yeah, all mother knows. But guess what? Miss Teresa didn't have to get on that's Kenneka's mother. She didn't have to get on the internet and tell y'all nothing. Cause I know I'd read a lot of comments. It was like, well, why she didn't tell us? She didn't have to tell y'all. She probably supposed to keep her mouth shut. She probably wasn't even supposed to tell y'all nothing. For to throw a big old word like that, the big young word out there. That's another word. That got to be looking further into if she said that about her own child. That lady, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all don't, one thing people don't understand is, first of all, what really tripping me out is they drove hours across town. They went across town. Well, you know, we do that in Atlanta. We'll go across town, so that's not nothing new. But we don't go to no hotel party across town. We'll go to a club from across town to another side of town. We call that on the other side of town. But we ain't about to drive to no hotel party to another side of town. Not no hours from the house on a donut. And then when you get to the party, the person that you didn't invite, you told not to come, they came anyway. But I want to go to the post. I just want to put it out there. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away. What y'all thinking about that? The way y'all think she did. I asked y'all that question because how did y'all think that she passed away? Because how I thought she passed away was hypothermia, allegedly alcohol intoxication, temperament in the system. That's how I thought that happened. But to say that she was a big M word, she was M, but I was too scared. She was so, okay, in other words, Miss Teresa is telling us, if she put that post up there, she telling us that it sounds like she telling us, seems like she telling us that something happened to her, but not that way. Then y'all get that out of that. That something happened to her, but not like hypothermia, not like temperament, not like intoxication. It's something else happened to her. and she allegedly was put in the freezer. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm trying to get something out of that post because it's a message that's inside of that post. My daughter, my baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away the way y'all think she did. Ain't that's how we thought she passed away? In the freezer? Hypothermia? I'm just asking the question. She was a big M word, Campbell. She was a big M word. She was too scared. She know. What you say? She was there. She should know. Okay, this where I'm gonna put it. Now you just made me thought something. This just me. I'm always thinking outside the box. Okay, you said that she was there. She should know. Okay. Okay. She was okay. I'm just hypothetical thinking, y'all. Everybody who watching, don't get upset. We just hypothetical. Camper. Camp. I know you hear me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know I'm live. Don't do that. You know I know what you're doing. Now, don't do that. Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, since y'all said that Miss Teresa was at the hotel, okay? If Miss Teresa, okay, I'm be just hypothetical thinking. She was there at a hotel. I'm about to tell you, I like to look out the box and I like to respect people, what they say. You know what I mean? Okay. Miss Teresa, since you said Miss Teresa should know she was there. Okay. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away. Didn't pass away the way y'all think she did. Because I was there at the hotel. But I just want y'all to know that she was murdered. She saw, so in other words, what you're saying is she was there allegedly at the hotel and she know that's what happened to her daughter. I get what you're saying. What I'm doing, people, for the ones who just come in, I'm trying to respect everybody. I'm trying to look at the open space where everybody I can think and put it in. Think like the way another person is thinking. Okay, because you said she was there, she should know. So she was there, and she found out she was allegedly at the hotel, and people like me who wasn't at the hotel. It's going by only what they put out there, that the toxicology report. I went by the toxicology report, about the alcohol intoxication, to pyramid, hypothermia. So that's what I'm going by. That's how I thought she passed away. Now that since people said she was at the hotel, she should know how her daughter passed away because she was there. So what happened? Now it's time, like she said, but I was too scared to speak up for her. Why was she scared to speak up to tell us that she was to be M? Why was she afraid if she was there to tell us that she was M? Who threatened her? Who saw? It sounded like to me she saw who did it. If y'all gonna go by that, so that means that she wasn't gonna get no help. If she saw who did it, She wasn't gonna get no help. That's the way I'm looking at it. If that's what I'm looking at it, I'm gonna respect what you put, Ronnie. I'm gonna respect that because that is telling me that she wasn't gonna get no help, so she might well go for the money because she knew her daughter was M. And we're gonna look at it that way. And she said that she was scared to speak up. And you notice something I noticed? She was there at 2:30 a.m. talking to the security in that kitchen. I showed it. She needed money. Well, she gonna need that money anyway to pay them folks. She gonna need that money. We all know she was at the hotel. If that's the part you talking about, I thought maybe you were saying she was there and she saw Kenneka get on the live. But the way I'm looking at it is if I'm looking at it as if I'm looking at Kenneka passed away the way the toxicology report, that's the way I'm looking at it. Alcohol intoxication, temperament, hypothermia, accidental. But if I look at it that way, then she didn't pass away the way the toxicology report said. Wow. When are we going to? Is it necessary? Is it best not to say? I think it's best not for Miss Teresa to say what happened to her daughter. I think it's best not to say. I think she just needs to keep the case closed and don't mention nothing about it. I don't know what make her mention about what's going on with Kenneka. I don't never want to say it's too late for justice, but it's something else going on here. But I pray that she will move on and pray, go visit her daughter, and don't explain that to nobody else. Because what this did was open another can of worms for a lot of things could happen. I'm talking about when I say that, a lot of things like false information, defamation. And I would like to ask one YouTuber something. I would like to ask him, why did he say Kenneka, Kenneka is not real? Why would he say Kenneka is not real? It's a game. I'm just not saying I don't believe him. I'm just saying, why would you say something like that? That Kenneka is a game. Kenneka is not real. Why would you make up? Why would he say Kenneka not real? And Kenneka is real. Why is it hard to say everybody was in place at the hotel and I think that I'm gonna tell you. Well, do you know what it sounded like to me, y'all? Kenneka was invited into something she didn't know that's what she was invited to. I'm gonna say it again. I believe that Kenneka was invited to whatever went down at Rosemont without her knowing that that's supposed to happen that took place at Rosemont. Hmm? Whatever went down at Rosemont, I have the YouTubers were there. Y'all know what went on. And I believe she didn't know that was going on. But I believe that the party she was at in the other party, they knew what was going on. But I don't believe that. I think Kenneka got caught in the crossfire. And the reason why I think she was at the hotel, I believe she was at the hotel because her sister wished she was there with her. She said she wished she would have been there. She would have protected her. I think Kenneka was invited into something that she ain't have no clue about it. I think the people who she was surrounding knew what was going on. Have y'all, not me, I know I am, because I know the people out there, I know big time folks. But I'm saying that, have you ever been somewhere and felt unconscious, self-conscious, and it's time for you to go because you're not feeling it, but you the type, you follow your first mind? But Kenneka got comfortable. She got comfortable in the act. And she went to a place where she wasn't supposed to be. Don't that sound like this what we dealing with right here? And then sometimes it seemed like she was part of the play. And she went where she wasn't supposed to be and got trapped. We can look at this so many different ways. It seemed like don't it seem like almost in the wrong place at the wrong time? I'm just saying, y'all. That's what I got out the post saying my baby girl, Kenneka, didn't die the way y'all think she did. She was murdered, but I was too scared to speak up for her. Think about it, y'all. And I hope, and I'm hopeful that she will get justice without my life being in danger. It's time to tell what really happened. I wish they would come out and tell us what really happened, where everybody can live peaceful. But to me, it seemed like this what they want y'all to think happened to Kenneka Jenkins. But this not what happened to Kenneka. Something to think about, y'all. See, now it's coming to me because I would never And I remember I posted on TikTok back in the days, and I posted because I was working, and I posted on YouTube. Miss Teresa told y'all. She told y'all. But we so. If somebody tell us the truth, we ain't gonna believe them no way. She told y'all didn't nobody do nothing to my daughter. She's at the hotel at a party. There was some parties at their hotel on that day. It was a lot of things going on that day. I know it's going to be hard to believe that. Allegedly, 1 minute they were saying it was a movie. I think it was a game. And when you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, it was allegedly a murder game. And Kenneka they got confused with the person who was supposed to be in it. And Kenneka overacted. That's what it sounded like to me, y'all. That's what it sounded like. When I went back to read this post, the way I read this post, if it was supposed to be a hotel mystery murder game, I believe Kenneka got mixed up in it. And Kenneka didn't know what happened, and she reacted. And so I believe that's why didn't nobody do nothing to Kenneka. But somebody allegedly murdered her. And she wasn't supposed to be the one got murdered in this situation. That's the understanding that I got from the post, y'all. If y'all don't think outside the box, I'm just thinking outside the box. I think that a situation happened. Well, it was a lot of things going on that day. Whoever set that day up at that hotel knew what was going to be going on that day at that hotel. But not thinking that it was going to be Kenneka mixed up in what was going on in the act. Okay? I don't think they was planning on harming her. I think that Kenneka got intoxicated and got involved. It got mixed up in something that they thought she was in too. But she allegedly wasn't. The reason why I say that, y'all, is because what the post said. The post went up, then the post came down. So if I got away at the hotel, if I got out of the hotel, if I overdid it, overdrink, I was having a good time at this party I was at, and I overdrink, and I left, and I got on the elevator, and I went down. I went in the lobby. Then I got on the elevator. I don't got caught up in some things. I'm hitting the walls. I don't got caught up in some things mixed up with other people. That's why a lot of people in the hallways. A lot of people in and out of rooms. That's why Kenneka was allegedly in and out of rooms, allegedly, right? But she ended up getting murdered because she was in there allegedly. Somebody saw her and they ain't like her. She got caught up, allegedly. That's what it sounded like, y'all. That's what I got out of it. I don't think they was intentionally. It was a lot going on. And when you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, things can happen. So I believe that allegedly she everybody knew what was supposed to went down at the Crown Plaza. And it wasn't supposed to be particularly her. They supposed to be trying to figure out about the hotel murder, about a murder mystery. And I got mixed up in the murder mystery. And didn't nobody do nothing to my daughter. She was at a party. And didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was in the freezer. But now my baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away to what like y'all think she did. She was M, but I was too scared to speak up for her. Why would you scared to speak up for her? Only reason why I can see why you're afraid to speak up for her, because you knew allegedly what was going on. I said that allegedly you knew what was going on. Allegedly. I'm just saying the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not putting the blame. I'm just saying the way things were worded. The way things is putting. The way things is putting up is like I was at a part. I was in the wrong place at the wrong thing. That's why you're supposed to lie to your parents. That's why you're supposed to tell your parents the truth. If you're gonna go to a party, tell your mamas you're gonna go to a party. I believe that allegedly that when Miss Teresa came, they were still having a murder mystery going on at the hotel. I believe a whole lot was going on at that night. And Kenneka was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sound a little suspect on that situation, right? Everybody want to be quiet, and when something happened, but we won't be all happy, loud when the party going on, right? That's what it sounded like happened. It was a murder mystery. I didn't know about it. I could have known about it, but I don't got intoxicated. I don't got hooked up in the mix with the folks in the hallway. I got in the mix. I didn't know it. So happened, I don't know these folks. And something happened. And I went out. I could have walked in the freezer. I was feeling good. I could have walked in there. But if you let the activist man tell you, Mr. Holmes, he said that the freezer was hot. But I ain't trying to get to that part now, because we can go back and look at that. But what I'm saying is how I thought Kenneka passed away. I'm going by the post that was printed up and taken down. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away the way you think she did. The way I thought that Kenneka passed away was alcohol intoxication, going by the toxicology report, to pyramid, hypothermia. So if I'm thinking that she passed away like that, she didn't pass away like that. That's what this post said. She was murdered. It's all fun games. So it was a fun game. That's where I'm getting to. That's where I'm getting to. I don't think that it was intentionally for somebody to get hurt in that fun game. It's supposed to have been allegedly fun. When the game is playing in low key, a wicked game, and nobody involved, except the suspect that's about to get taken out. Well, okay, then that's another situation. See, allegedly, the way it went down with her brother Kenny now listen, y'all, listen. That's since you're saying what you're saying. Since you remember how Kenny, the mom said that somebody broke in the house and they threatened Kenny. Well, is this all about Kenny and not Kenneka? I wonder is it all about Kenneth and Kenneka is the target right now in the fun and the games. And then some people see when you having fun and then fun again and y'all playing something, hey, it's time, hey, let me join in this game too. Let me pin the tail on the donkey. There she go right there. She in the game. What's she doing in the game? But she messing the game. Is she messing up what? Is she messing up the game that we playing? Well, she might be intoxicated. That's like up in the freezer right quick. She'll be all right by the time we finish. What are y'all thinking? That's something to think about, y'all. Somebody got hurt in the middle of their game, and their mom knew about it. She said she knew about it. She was scared to speak up for her own daughter. And she didn't get justice. Start, Camper. Hey, don't start. Don't start, old man. Don't start. Don't start that. I'm going to get off in a few minutes. Thank you, sir. Of course, you're going to rule out the prime suspect just to get to the main suspect. Right. Right. That's what I'm hearing. And start playing the blame game. True. That's where I see it. That's where I hear it. Or just at them, and when in the end, it cost somebody life. Life is not a game, and it's not. That's why I said y'all shouldn't even went to the hotel that day. Y'all wasn't planning on going, but y'all went. Sometimes you got to follow your mind. Sit down, Count. Where you going? Hey, where you going, bro? Where you going, baby? Where you going? They just got to walk. They just got to walk. Wow. The game over with now. The game is over. And the way we think, the way we thought she died, she didn't. It wasn't hyper. It wasn't. Andrew told y'all that the freezer was hot. The freezer was hot. Hypothermia? Temperament? No. Alcohol? No. Not the way Andrew Holmes said she was walking around that hotel, y'all. She got in the mix of that game. She got mixed of playing the game. But she wasn't invited to play the game. It's a murder mystery hotel game. You know, people sometimes can think that you didn't even sign up for this. Why are you in it? And the whole time, golly. Young age peer pressure is a dangerous thing. It is. It is. Peer pressure is serious. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I before I retired, so many parents didn't want me to leave until their kid got in high school. And then they want me to monitor them, go to high school with them. No, I'm ready to retire, y'all. Been doing this too long, I got to go. But I'll stay here for 2 more years till they come out of middle school and go into high school. I seen the change in they babies did better. But y'all, peer pressure is something else. When you pressure in doing something that you're not intended to do. See, I don't hang with people. I had one best friend, and she and I, we don't have to hang each other. We don't have to talk every day. We still best friends, but we don't talk every day. We don't see each other all the time like that. We don't hang out like that. To where y'all move in groups, I don't. I don't trust people. See, you don't never know who were playing that murder mystery. You don't never know who was in the middle of they call it a game. Kenneka Jenkins' mom told y'all that her baby is locked up, and he locked up because of y'all. They were trying to hurt my baby. That was what the mama said. They were trying to hurt my baby. That what Miss Teresa said. So Miss Teresa opened back the door, not about the money, y'all. She opened up the door to let y'all know that it's still happening. It's still going on. She letting y'all know that the game's still going on. And that ain't who they wanted, Kenneka. But if you can't get the brother, you would get the who? I think Kenneka was. I think when she went up down that different floor, she went. Somebody put her. Somebody sent her up there to be involved. Allegedly, when they took her. Because I'm listening to the mama. My baby girl Kenneka didn't pass away. No, my baby girl Kenneka didn't pass the way y'all think she did. She was ill. But I was too scared to speak up for her. Telling me that you knew what happened to her. Allegedly know what happened to her. And you didn't speak up for her. You saw it. Allegedly. Now, I'm just saying that's the way I'm looking at this post. I'm just saying this is how I'm looking at the post. I'm not saying that it's not truth. It's just my opinion and not necessarily facts. I'm just saying the way I'm looking at this, the way I'm looking at the post. If she wrote the post, I'm looking at it when it say she didn't pass away. She didn't say pass away. I'm saying pass away. When she said my baby girl didn't pass away, then you know the way y'all think she did, she was ill. But I was too scared to speak up for her. It's telling me that you allegedly knew something, and you knew what happened, allegedly. Because you wouldn't have made that statement like that. You knew what happened to her. But they paid you to keep your mouth shut, allegedly. Because you told us, you still came up and told us. Didn't nobody do nothing to my baby. Now she got to protect her words. Didn't nobody do nothing to my baby. She was at a party. That's not what she was going to tell y'all. I believe that when we heard something sound like the ambulance, they had no came and got Kenneka allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't pay me no attention. That's sad that you could hurt an innocent young mind like that. All because they want to trick that person to think it's cool to join the group until someone gets hurt and our life is taken. That's true. That's true. That's true. I think Kenneka got tricked. Tricked to the party. Cause I don't see, ain't no way in the world you gonna ask me for nothing I got at the party, and then you weren't even supposed to be at the party. You have, oh come on, Irene, let me hit that joint. And you don't even supposed to be at my party, and I ain't even saying nothing to you. I should have been saying you're not even supposed to be at my party. Young. You know the truth about that is, if nobody wants to speak up, when something goes down like this, like that, it's either they're scared or they involved and they want to play the hush game. Right. So what I would do, instead of opening up another can of worm, Miss Teresa, I would go on and with my life, don't open up another section or portion of this chapter, because the game is over. But not gonna say that the game is not gonna never be played again. But the game is over. But I were you, I'll keep the game close. I won't go no further with this. Because this here is not supposed to happen. I were you, I just go on with my life. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep on, look at other nights. Listen to some Johnny Taylor. Go ahead on with your life. Move on, because you got grandkids. You got a daughter and you got a son. Sometimes we as parents got to change the way, but you got grown children. I can't say you can change the way. You grown now. You ain't got no babies. I scum to say sometimes you can do whatever you want to do, because you grown. You ain't got no babies. But I were you, I wouldn't even open this chapter. I leave this chapter alone, Miss Teresa. I peeps over there at Miss Teresa, y'all, on the other channel. I peep at all my parents that case I don't cover, especially them two. She and Alexis' grandmother. I don't care what people say about them. I don't care how people feel about them. I still check on them. It touched my heart to see Alexis' grandmama making cupcakes for people. Cake she bakes. And that'll keep her mind off of stuff. And Miss Teresa need to keep spending time with her grandkids. Go put them in sports, put them in the band, do something. Don't open up this chapter. Let this chapter let it go. Let it go. But I always pray for your daughter. You got a beautiful headstone. Go out there and talk to her when you want to go visit her. Let this go. Do not open nothing else up, Miss Teresa. It's no. It's almost like it's almost like it's bothering somebody because they talking about it. It bothers. My thing is this. Awareness is beautiful. Put some awareness on Kenneka Day. On Kenneka Day. Put awareness on another child day. Go speak to women. Go to the center. Go to the recreation center. Go talk to other women. A lot of women don't have their kids no more. They need you to inspire them on doing stuff like that. See, sometimes we got to be careful the way we do things. See, with a story like Anika, Miss Teresa, you can be doing this awareness, speaking motivational speaker right now. I wouldn't even open up another chapter. From here on out, go speak out to groups of women. Go speak out to a group. Open up be a motivation speaker for counseling women that have kids who don't know how to deal with a situation like this. That's what I do. That's what Kenneka would love if you do that. See, but I got out of when I listened to somebody else mention that it was a hotel where they want to put it like a hotel murder game, because that's what it was. They told y'all that's what it was. The post said that she was M. Maybe that wasn't supposed to happen to me. I don't stuck myself in a situation. I'm following the people in the hallway, but they trying to get away from me. I don't got caught. People got paid for their game. Y'all, people pay for stuff like this. Y'all think I'm lying? See, when Irene was in that room, usually the autopsy would come back saying what happened to the person doing this. They did say, the autopsy said that the toxicology report said alcohol intoxication. It said and it's in a system. Pyramid could be used for migraine, epilepsy. It could be. I took pyramid, but like it didn't have that many milligrams in it. But I took it for my appetite because I can eat. I love to eat food, but I don't eat like I used to. But I used to just didn't get full, y'all. I just want to eat, and that's what happened to the toxicology report. Accidental death. They didn't find nothing else in her system. They didn't find no kind of other drugs in her system. So that's why I said, and it comes from what the mama said. My baby girl Kenneka didn't leave here the way y'all think she did. She was M, but I was too afraid to speak up. She knew what happened to her. But she was just too scared to tell y'all. And if she didn't, I'm thinking that it was the toxicology report. I'm thinking that And then she made another statement in an album tonight. She said that, y'all. She told y'all that again the other month. She told y'all that last month. She said, didn't nobody do nothing to my daughter, y'all. She said it again. She was at a hotel. And she was found in the freezer. At the wrong place at the wrong time. See, I wish young people would listen to us when we say that. People pay money to play all kinds of grown people game, y'all. It's a lot of money that they play for. Like everybody can do anything they want to do at their hotel. They could do whatever they want to do at their hotel. Y'all don't run nothing. That's why we got to really tell the young people got to realize one day they don't run nothing. You can't tell nobody what to do in their house. You can't run nobody hotel. You can only run you. But when you leave and go out in the public and go somewhere else, and you're not supposed to be there, sound like a cover up. That's what I said. If they can't find nothing in your system, ain't nothing in her system. Only thing they said, alcohol intoxication, that don't make you do all of that. To pyramid, that ain't gonna make you do all that. Hypothermia? Come on now. If you can't find nothing in the system doing an autopsy report, they didn't find nothing else. Either whoever was involved would try to cover something up. So it wouldn't show anything in the system, son. But I think but see, this makes sense now. If the mom said didn't nobody do nothing to her, she was at a party. And they found her in the freezer. But then here you go, my baby girl, Kenneka, didn't pass away the way you think she did. The way y'all think she did. She was M. I just was too scared to speak up for her. And then the sister, I wish I was there. One thing for sure, I would have protected you, just like our mother raised me to do. I'm so sorry this happened to you, baby girl. You was a sweetheart and my backbone. Then you have to do an x-ray on the body to see if there was any force to the body. Right. That may have caused the death. Like a blunt force trauma. That's true. But when you're afraid, what do? Now, what freaked me out? Oh, since you said that, they was sitting on Dr. Oz show. They was on Dr. Oz show. I don't know what happened to Dr. Oz after that show. He wasn't. I used to watch Dr. Oz all the time. And then after that, Dr. Oz got kind of quiet. He ain't hard to say that much either. He didn't hard to say nothing either. But hold her hand. And she couldn't talk on Dr. Oz show either. Then they just played a really wicked, horrible game, tricking her thinking it's okay to be in the freezer. Right, it was a game. I call it a mouse trap. You went into the trap. You went into the game. You in the game when you got locked up in the freezer. That's the trap. The freezer. But then they probably played the music loud when she was trying to escape and nobody heard it. It was in the basement. That's all it was. And I hate that happened, but she went into the trap. She went into the trap. I believe I think some people were trying to distract her for going in the trap. If you go in the trap, you're going to get locked in the trap. I don't think that... I just don't think it was intentionally. I really think it wasn't. It was intentionally to happen. I know it's a trap. I know what it sounded like. It was a trap. She went right into the trap. These people play games like that all the time. Y'all see some stuff you can't involve yourself in. Some stuff, and then too, the way Mr. Holmes said she opened up doors and closing up doors, she was doing what everybody else doing. Everybody else was going in and out of doors, and she was going in and out of doors. She don't know what she was doing, but I don't think that it was intentionally. In the wrong place at the wrong time. See, what tripped me out was she wasn't even supposed to stay at allegedly it's supposed to stay at the party that long. Who knows? We don't know we don't know what was playing. That's just bring tears to my eyes. Hearing about young people being tournaments like that in this stupid game. But you know what? That's why I used to talk to mine. I kept everything real with them on the table. Sometimes you got to listen to your parents. Sometimes we got to listen to our parents. This should be a lesson to learn for all young people. Listen to your parent. If your mama said, baby, don't go to that party. See, we used to do scenarios like that all the time in my health class about drinking alcohol, going to a party, and other drugs and stuff. We used to do scenarios. Each group had to come up with their own scenario, has to write it out. And then they had to act it out. What can happen to them at a party, after the football game, after the track meet, or whatever the scenario is. Or you are going to a party tonight, and they're going to be alcohol and other drugs. Should you go to the party? See, this is stuff that I had to teach them. Act out in class. Things happen like this, y'all. But we can't blame. That's what I have to make young people understand. You can't blame people. You can't blame grown people when you're not part of the game. You're not part of the game that we're supposed to be playing. Like, I tell you what, it's just like playing. I like to play spade. If you're not a good spade player, you can't play with me. I don't want no spade player who don't know how to play spade. Y'all love to see me over here on the phone playing spade on my phone. And the computer messes up. I get so mad, y'all love to see how I bid. I bid my hand. I just started bidding because I got mad at the computer. So if you can't play the game, they leave it alone. All games are not played for you to be in it. All honey houses 200 for you to be paying your money to. You can't tell if you're gonna pay your money to go in that honey house. Well then you in the house now. You gotta get out the best way you can. Why you gonna go in the honey house and you know it's honey? Why you gonna go to a party when you don't know? But it's bad when you go to a party when you don't know what's gonna happen. But Kenneka also allegedly talked about that party too. She was talking about what somebody supposed to be put up that night. I heard from her own mouth. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. You got to be careful, young people. Listen to your parent. Listen to your parents. Listen to your auntie. Listen to your best friend. Listen to your cousin. See, Monifa wasn't supposed to be there allegedly. She wasn't supposed to be at the party. I ain't blaming the kids at all. But I'm saying, see, she wasn't supposed to be at the party. See, that could have been her shield right there. But then later they said that she said you shouldn't call her mama. We don't know what we're going. We don't know, y'all. I don't know them folks. See, that's something to think about. Kenneka and not Kenneka, but I know it freaked Kenneka out that Monifa not supposed to be at the party. But when you got there, Monifa and Irene, like they were best friends. But we ain't blaming them. We just saying that somebody knows something. And then y'all drove an hour away. Y'all drove an hour from other side of the town to the Crown Plaza on a donut. Listen to y'all parents. I noticed some about these young people look like the ones who don't came out of high school. Some of them, not all of them. Y'all not in high school no more. When you in your when you cross that line, when you turn 18, 19, you ain't in high school no more. When you in your 20s, you ain't in no high school. Get out the high school mind and start thinking grown. You think you grown, you're gonna meet the real grown people when you get out of high school. Life changes. Grown people can do what they want to do when they grown. You can't stop people from enjoying stuff that they enjoy, that they pay to get in, that they challenge to get in. You can't do that. That's not right. I can't. Well, I'm gonna walk into. Well, I'm gonna go somewhere. First of all, my keys gonna be in my hand. That's why it is very important for parents to sit down with their kids and explain to them the seriousness of being responsible and decisions you make and the outcome of the consequences. Now, wait a minute now. You sound like me now. I talk about decision making all the time. Because your decisions, if you don't make the right decision, responsible decision, then that depends on the consequence. There are consequences behind the decisions that you make, good or bad. Follow your mind. Follow your mind. Because see, people know, you and your best friend Your best friend know who you don't like be around. Your best friend know that you don't do this and you don't do that. And your best friend know that you don't be around a certain person, but then they gonna act like they ain't know that that certain person gonna be there. So that's every right for me to get in my car and leave. That's why I don't go nowhere. I don't like to go nowhere with nobody else, so I'm having car problems. Because when I want to go, I want to go. Why are you hanging around people that I don't want socialize around, social myself around? Why they here? I don't get along with that person. Why you got that person? Why I'm around this person? 19 years old, 17, 16 years old, I was a responsible young lady. 15, 14, just like my children, start early, 10, being responsible. Everything came out my mouth with the truth, real life. Not proper, trying to prop it up in the words, telling them what the real life about. Yeah, it responsible. It's listen. Sometimes we don't listen. Listen. And when you lie to your mama, telling your mama that you going, one thing I learned about my children, they didn't have to lie to me because I always told them to tell the truth whether I like it or not. Just tell mama the truth because I don't want nothing to happen to y'all. Because I used to let them use my car. I said, man, if y'all going around, but I made sure I was 5 of them. Well, the baby, he didn't go with them. But they looked out for each other. I tell you one thing. When you're an adult, you got to be responsible. Why go to a club? Why go to a party, especially at a hotel, and overdrink? I don't care if I did know a lot of people at a party. But I'm not about to overdrink. I'm at a hotel. I don't know these people. What are these people doing? It's just the way my parents taught me before they passed. Especially my mom. She was hard on mine. Especially my girl. Them 3 girls were first. Shoot. I didn't care what nobody said. They turned out to be good. And the boy did too. I didn't like it, but I'm glad. Okay, you listen. You listen. And I can hear mine used to say, Mama, I see what you're talking about now. Let me tell you something about me. And I'm your mother. I ain't telling you nothing I don't know. Mama done did all of that, baby. Being around the world, I can't find my baby. Life is real. Listen to these folks. That's why the old folk living longer than y'all. Because you got to listen. You ain't got no friend. I always told my children, I had enough children for y'all can be friends. They had other friends, but I said, look, don't tell that friend nothing that you're going to regret that you told your friend. And then when my thing is, I used to tell, see, the time different than what it used to be. I used to tell my other people nice to talk to my child. And then when they hear that I don't say it the same thing. I said, don't tell them that you talk to me now. I had other coaches, men's coaches, track coaches, football coaches, basketball coaches to talk to mine. And I was a coach myself talking to other 4 children. Shit, I need somebody to talk to mine. But y'all head too hot for me. Tell the children the truth. They're going to find out the truth anyway. It's like, my thing is when you turn a certain age, you can't change how a person is. You can't change the way things are, but you can remove yourself, be responsible, and remove yourself. You can remove yourself, move yourself out the way. One thing I ain't never been scared of, to speak up for none of my kids. Everybody ain't like me, y'all. Everybody ain't like me. I've never been afraid to speak up for my children. Them kids used to see me peeping in my children's room. They knew who I was. It come coach. They your mama. I like, shh, don't tell them that I'm peeping in on them. I took off from work just to do that because I was just like, had to been at the teacher conference for my class parents. So I said, tell your friends and stop telling you when I'm coming back. What I'm telling them for? I don't play. But I'm telling y'all parents, don't never be scared to speak up for your children. Mine don't like for my blood pressure to go up, because when that blood pressure go up, but when they don't tell me everything, they grown. They grown. But still, they respect me. They still won't tell me certain things. Because I'll be like, no, you know that ain't right. Especially when they're in a relationship. I'm not about to agree with them. They'll tell you, so my mom ain't going to agree with me when I'm wrong. But when I right, she will. Yeah, it's crazy how this young generation now tends to be reckless because they feel like they grown and they act like an adult when the immature mentally overpowering them, thinking it's okay. But then, hey, what's up, Jason? See, like Jason talk about Diamond and Tiana. Them little girls don't even supposed to be missing. I was strict on my girls. And then a man or woman could tell me nothing about my 3 girls that I had. Y'all, my girls couldn't even fall down on no dirt. I already have some more clothes and more shoes for them. I throw them clothes away. I don't wash them. I throw them away and buy them some else. Because I played softball for 50-some years. And they going to be in that red dirt. And you can't get it. It was hard to get that red dirt out of their shoes and their clothes. So I kept them clean and kept baby wipes and everything. We gonna get into Diamond and George and all of that and Tiana. We gonna get into them one day. But I tell you one thing, I better not hear no mom say this. And I'm gonna tell you, people change over years. See, at that time, Miss Teresa went for 40 something. She 50 something now. Don't never be scared to speak up for your chillins. And I'm good about saying, excuse me? What are you talking to? Can't be talking to me. If somebody got me behind me, and then I don't put myself in no situation. That's what responsible adults do. They don't put their in. I don't fight. I don't do no fighting. I'm too old to be breaking bones. Dude, I don't do that. I don't put myself in no situation. I ain't know where in the world I went to no hotel party. I'm going to a hotel party. What I need to go to a hotel party for? I see you another day, Irene, on your birthday, but I sure ain't coming to no hotel. I'm not going to no Crown Plaza. It's something going on. Something going on. Cause it really upset Miss Teresa this time. But I want Miss Teresa to move on to the next chapter of her life, because she ain't getting no younger. She getting older. Her body going through change, her mind going through changes. Holidays, she gonna think about her baby. She gonna have to do what y'all got to practice, how to be resiliences, empathy, how to bounce back from a situation. Y'all got to learn how to move on. Because sometimes you don't need to look backwards. Now, Kenneka got a nice tombstone. Go out there and sit and talk to baby, Miss Teresa. You want a drink? Go out there and sit you something and talk to your baby. I go talk to my daddy and my stepmama. And my mama here, she over there on the table. I got a little thing. Need to release her in the river. But move on, Miss Teresa. Leave this past in the past. Leave your final chapter. You don't did your final chapter. Move on, because you can't go backwards. You closed the chapter of her book. When everything taking place. Now, move on. Move on. And let people keep talking about it. Let them keep the awareness. I always keep put the awareness on Kenneka name. All these girls like Tiana them sometime, you know. During that time I used to talk about Tiana and Diamond all the time. Jesus. When I had my other page I deleted. That's good parenting that you were to your, oh man, I love my child. We had parents' night. We had Bible study together. We didn't go to church like that, but we had our church and out with us. We had meetings, certain time of meeting. We had family meetings. It wasn't but me and my kids. We had meetings in the living room. You tell me about me. The next person tell me about me. Go all around till we get to the last person. And we cannot interrupt them when they telling us about ourselves. Whatever they tell me, I have to listen. And then after they finish telling me about me, and then I have to go and I have to speak to each one of them. I have to speak to each one of them right then. Now it's the next person time. Everybody tell them about that person. And y'all sit down and listen to your children talking about you. And then I'm so silly. They telling the truth. I was picking favoritism, doing this and doing that. They ain't lied. They didn't lie. And mama, when you do something like that, you da. When I do what they telling the truth. And I say what I gotta say. Then the next person, then the next person, then the next person. And then when we finish the thing, we say, all right, y'all, I love y'all. Let's give each other a group hug. But you got to do that. Because it's too much going on in the world where kids are hiding stuff among themselves. They scared to say something because they're afraid. I know y'all used to say, when people be in school, when the children in school, if anybody hit you, don't hit them back. Shoot. That's a lie. Because I don't see some people done got hit and can't wake up. I used to tell mine what to do. But I always tell them, don't start nothing, but always protect yourself. Anybody da, you da, to be hit them back. And I ain't kidding about what nobody said. You're not gonna hurt mine. Shoot. You couldn't do me that like that back in the days. My grandmama used to tell her, we better not lose no fight. And I was a crybaby. She tell her, we better not lose now. Shoot. If they see it or not, you're teaching them to appreciate. Right, I'm teaching them to appreciate what you got. That's right, and value it. That's why you work hard to keep that clean. Right. Now that everybody got their own place, I feel good going over to my house. I never thought I'd live to go visit my kids. I never thought I'd live to be 66. Who never thought they would still be looking good at 66 and can get around? I love this piece that I got him with them two. I'll get my time. I figured out that now. I seen a girl yesterday on YouTube. I was watching something. I'm always watching something. And the girl was already homeless, and she and the boy she was with, they stayed with the auntie. Don't want them in the house no more, so they stay in her and then in the car. But you got, come on, lady, you got 2 children or 3. It don't matter. You ain't got time to be chasing no man down in no car, cause you talking about he cheating on you. And then you got kids in the car and you hitting him trying to chase a girl. And then when the police took her to jail, she said, I love y'all. And told the police, I need a break. He said, are you serious? Them your kids. Girl, I you know what? And both of the children dad, she had 3. Both of the children dad are locked up. One on dad and not. And then she was pregnant with him. Why you keep getting pregnant? Why you do that? Ooh, I'm glad my kid listened to me in that area. Right there, I got 2 married. One got 3 and the other one got 2. And the rest of them, the other 3 ain't got none. They don't want to be bothered with no chillings. Because they like to go. They like to do their thing. They like to work, like to do their thing. Shoot. Keep on making babies for. But y'all, I just want to come in. I can go on all day. But don't never, I just want to take Miss Teresa's post and make an understanding out of her post. That's all. My baby girl, Kenneka, didn't die the way y'all think she did. She was murdered, but I was too scared to speak up for her. I'm hopeful that she would get justice without my life being in danger. It's time to tell what really happened, which we never know what happened. Oh, you're March the 27th. I'm March the 18th. You're Aries, baby. Y'all y'all some busy people, honey. Y'all some money folks. And she said, I speak this in the justice for Kenneka, but God, I am not afraid. She was afraid. Miss Feisty, baby. I can be by myself. And I had always been the type to take up for my children. Folks know I didn't play nothing about my children. Whew, Lord, honey, you better not say that. It ain't nothing you can say about mine. They ain't even tell me that my daughter, I had one child that I took to school with me in high school when I taught at high school. And she got on my nerve. My mom always told me, if you gonna start a fight, you better finish it. That's right. If you better finish it. That one who I was about to say that went to high school with me, they didn't even tell me that my child was in ISS, y'all. I was a PE teacher and a track coach at the high school and a health teacher. And they did not tell me my daughter was in ISS until 2 weeks. And I said, why y'all didn't tell me she was in ISS? Because they said, because we been the officer, what the officer name? He said, you're a fine little officer too at our school. He said, because we know how you are. And then I was saying, that ain't fair though. That ain't fair though. Y'all did that. Cause y'all, I need to say something about that. Now it's too late for me to say something to her. I ain't play. I wasn't in the playbook. That disrespecting is something that I don't tolerate. Being disrespectful. And I never been afraid to take up for my kid. Cause I'm a sweet food. I'm real nice, but I know how to do stuff. You know, have y'all ever been? See, some people take people because people who kind and quiet like me. I don't talk, y'all. I'm just talking because I'm on YouTube. I don't even talk. I do more laughing than I do talking. And the only reason why I do talk because y'all don't talk. I'm very grateful that I'm still alive for the crazy things that I've done and the wild things that I've done. It almost cost my life. It teaches me that if life is not a game, and life is not a game, and that's what I keep trying to preach. Life is not a game. But you can't stop other people from playing the game. I just seen two boys. I just seen a guy over there on, what is his name? I can't think of his channel. The boy on Facebook, y'all, that just happened. With a big bag on his head. And you know what I'm talking about he had in it. And the police see, I'm too silly. When folk do something stupid, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna laugh at you. You over there, okay, every social media have officers on there. Everywhere you go, you got police officers. It is funny to do something on social media knowing you've been watched. And the police came and the police knocked off that boy, throw that boy like they had a heart attack. He had that bag of weed on his head. I forgot what his name. He had that video. He had the video, y'all. I be over here tripping out. Because it's amazing how you, oh, he done came out the house. It's amazing how you playing with life. You playing with life. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, life is beautiful. We all go through ups and downs. You got to remember, I was once upon a time 19, 20, 21, 22, 30s and 40s and 50. Now I'm in my new transition now. I'm in a new life. I'm in a happier life. Like I'm starting back over. Now I got 2 little dogs. And they get on my nerves sometimes. Where you go? He don't came up. When I had the children, I never thought I'd see 66. I never thought I'd retire. A word retire? Graceful, honey. I won't argue with you. I will make a person mad. You're going to be arguing with yourself. You're going to be mad at yourself. And when God bless you and take advantage of you, give you an open door to help, to do what you need to do, you need to do what you need to do. And March the 5th. Oh, you a Pisces too? Well, you the same thing I am then. Never been duplicate, counterfeit, real deal. Real deal, baby. I'm real deal. Pisces, baby. March the 18th. I'll make you seem like a sucker. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm in a state. I don't pay people no attention, y'all. These lawyers, she got now gone get to the bottom of all of this. And anybody and everybody that involved in it going down. I hope they don't do nothing to Miss Teresa before they finds out. I want Miss Teresa to they did her dirty. Them attorneys, they did her dirty. And when I found out who her attorney was, I like how she end up with that attorney. Ew. Oh my God. Who's sending them? It was almost like who's sending them attorneys to Miss Teresa? Who sent her that attorney? Some of these the attorney don't want nothing but money. And after you been on pay them they million, then you gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't got no money. Shoot. That goddamn grades Sloan cost so much money, it didn't even make no sense. Oh, Miss Teresa, I would have got out of Chicago. But see, she old school. She don't think she need to leave Chicago. But in your situation, Miss Teresa, you need to get out of Chicago. You do. You need to get out of Chicago. When those attorneys help you this time, if she got some help this time, leave them hey, leave them attorneys. I said, get out of Chicago, Miss Teresa. And if don't nobody want to leave Chicago with you, leave them now. You gone. You ain't getting no younger. Hey, Mr. Teresa, if you're listening, you deserve every right. Every person deserves every right to be happy and not stressed out. But I will say this. It's time to move on. This time, close this chapter of your life and spend it going to visit your daughter and your grandkids. You got grandkids now. Move on. Get out of Chicago. Don't nobody want you to leave. Tell them they can come visit you. So y'all got, hey, what he said? I think I better let it go. Look like another love TKO. Close this chapter of your life. After you get out of this, close the door and move on. Find you something to do, Miss Teresa. See, one thing about me, I want to find me a highway patrol tomorrow. I've been trying to find me a highway patrol. I can't wait till I get me another desktop. Oh yeah, I seen that video. That hilarious dude. You got caught up with his hand in the cookie jar. I ain't seen that one. She was the cop show up trying to flex with that. Oh yeah. Oh, you saw it? I think his name Khalid. Somebody had it. Yeah, he was on the table. He had his hand. He had that bag of weed on top of his head. And he's sitting up there. That's the birthday man. I'm talking about. I don't know about the cookie jar. She was the cop. So I don't remember this one. This ain't the one I'm talking about. 100. No, I'm talking about the one who was on Facebook. That dude who was on Facebook had that big bag on top of that big. I was talking about him. And it was funny. The police, the police knocked on the door. Baby, it's so funny. Her mom knows, but you know what? I didn't even know Miss Teresa's mom was still living. Her mom knows, but they scared the living hell out of Miss Teresa if she did speak up. I didn't know Miss Teresa's mother was living. Brian, I didn't know her mom was still living because I don't see her mom. You said, but her mom knows they scared the living hell out of Miss Teresa if she did speak up. Why? You said her mom. I didn't know her mom. You talking about Miss Teresa's mom still living? It was strange how her sister passed away. I didn't know Miss Teresa's mama was still living. I ain't seen her. I didn't know it. But I know my boy done got a little break. Y'all, I'm about to get ready. I ain't gonna keep y'all on here any long. I ain't gonna keep y'all on. I can talk to y'all for a while, for a long time. I just want to say this. Don't never be scared of nothing. A person who believes in God ain't scared of nobody. Y'all, it was nice talking to y'all. It was nice. I love y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's free. If you haven't liked the video, y'all, in 2026, I'm not gonna be saying like, share, like no video. Cause y'all know to like the video, I'm still up here working. YouTube don't pay us like that, y'all. It ain't like it's they'll pay me like that. I'm not big time like Sean Cotton, Say Cheese. I'm gonna get like Say Cheese one day. Her mom knows, but it's scared. But living. Okay, you told me that. Yeah, I want to. I like Say Cheese. He nice and cool and settled down. He do his thing over there. He know about brands and stuff like that. I'm gonna get into brand. I'm gonna get myself together. But my main thing is keeping awareness out there and keep showing people, young people, that life is real out there. Life is beautiful. I remember on TikTok, because y'all know I've been on that since 2020, and I seen people talking about I see an eye in the clouds. You see the eye in the clouds? But I said to myself, y'all just not seeing an eye in the clouds? I said, when my parents, hey, Claudia, when my parents used to go out of town, we used to be on the back seat and we be looking at the clouds. Me and my sister and my brother, we be trying to see what animals can we see up in the cloud. You know how cloud make little form shapes of animals. Shoot, we used to see the pup or poodle. We used to see a dog. We used to see a cow. We used to make, the clouds. We imagine a lot of stuff. Kenneka ain't gonna rest in peace. Yeah, we used to do that. Never when I'm looking at TV, I'm looking at TikTok, they talking about something, they see an eye in the cloud. I said, so I seen a dog in the cloud. When we were telling y'all back then we saw dogs and this and that and form of shape, y'all didn't believe us. Shoot. But now y'all want us to believe y'all. You said Kenneka ain't gonna rest in peace until the truth come forward. I'm praying that Miss Teresa live behind finding out the truth. I tell you one thing. If Miss Teresa know the truth, Miss Teresa, let's put that post. Miss Teresa know. She said that my baby girl Kenneka didn't die the way y'all think she did. She was ill. But I was too scared to speak up for her. I'm hopeful that she would get justice without my life being in danger. And then also she said, and y'all won't listen to her, she said, ain't nobody did nothing to my daughter. Ain't nobody did nothing. She was laughing it. I thought she was going to say hospital. But I can't say what I thought she was going to say. But then she said that didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was in the freezer. See, we already talked about that. So my thing is this. Kenneka gonna get justice. No, it's the terminology. Then when you get caught up, it's like getting your hand caught in a cookie jar. Oh, okay. Jar, you get frozen cause you are not trying to act all cool. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying now. Oh, I see what you. Talk old school on me. I got it. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all talking about. I remember my boy at track team, they used to be slick saying some stuff, and I said, what y'all talking about? Talking my language because I don't know what y'all talking about. But yeah, you're right. I ain't never seen y'all. I didn't even know people was still acting like that. I ain't even know people would get, you know what? Y'all, it's okay to have fun. But don't overdo your fun. Don't do, you know you got to drive your car. You know, you females, y'all got to be careful out there. Stay focused. And I can share that with y'all. Cause I overdid my time. I overdid my fun. I don't overdid my fun because I'm the type of person I go to sleep when I don't have too much. I can't be laying around going to sleep. So now when I get sleep, I be ready to go home. That's why I can't understand why they said Kenneka Jenkins was alcohol intoxication. To pyramid. Hell, I have blood pressure medicine in my system. And they said she was hypothermia. They ain't find nothing else in Kenneka Jenkins' system. So that's why she was caught up. Now I believe Miss Teresa, but when she said she was when she said she was and she was scared to speak up, it's trying to tell me that she got caught up. She got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is so sad. Oh, Claudia out there making that money. Make that money, Claudia. Claudia at work making that money. Working that night shift. I remember I working my little part-time job. I had to be there at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning time. And them folk thought I was going to park my car way back there. Talking about they didn't want us to park our car right there in the front. Man, please, ain't nobody going to kill me. I'm walking. Shoot, I ain't got time to be trying to run and get in my car. Yeah. Give all my attention to. Oh, you okay? You all right, Claudia? We about to go in a minute. I was just talking to my folks about Kenneka Jenkins. And this is what people got to realize that, oh, Lord, you work at a hotel, you making that money. Ching, ching, ching. I'm so scared. I'm scared to work at a hotel. Ting, ting, ting. I tell you one thing. When you grown, when you think you grown, some places that you don't, y'all went, hey, when you know how you drink and you know how you are, you can't be doing all that in no hotel. Don't be laughing, Clark. That darn door closed while I'm in there clean up a room good. I have a heart attack. But nah, you good. You good. All I got to say, sometimes we can be in the wrong place. Sometimes we can be in the right place at the wrong time. We be at the right place. And then when you hear your mama tell you you need to start trusting your friend, who you call your so-called friend. Because, see, when the Kenneka was 19 years old, see, when I was 19-year-old, didn't know none of my friends stay with me. I was called myself married and going to school. I was married and going to school. They weren't laying up over my mama's house. Shoot. Well, it's been awesome talking to you and talking to you 200. I like your stream. You keep the facts and real, and you did speak to me as if my mom was speaking. Oh, I'm so happy. Real facts, baby. Bless your heart and a wonderful Christmas. Same to you. I'll be here. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here. I love y'all. I'm about to go, and I enjoy talking to y'all. Y'all motivate me like I motivate y'all. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.